Hello, dudes and dudettes. Welcome to Don't Starve. Once again, we've gone through. There's the original Don't Starve Together, Don't Starve Reign of Giants, and Don't Starve Shipwrecked. I'm gonna kind of mess around with all of these, mostly Reign of Giants, because that's the one I kind of gotten used to. I tried playing Shipwrecked, but damned if I can get anywhere in that game. But the whole idea behind this series, and the fact that I keep coming back to Don't Starve, is this game is very centered around permadeath. A lot of games, which can be fun and really infuriating, but still, get a great experience from them, is this whole sense of, when you die, that's it. Unless you had some backup plan in this game, which in this case, you have some ways of coming back to life. But when you're dead, that's it, game over. In fact, I don't know if they fixed it, but I know that back in the day, if you died, if you immediately just shut down the entire program, and then reloaded it, brought your game back up, it would go back to where your last autosave was. I don't know if they changed that or if you could still do that, but obviously that's not what the game intended. The game intended for you to die and stay dead. And Don't Starve kind of has this fun... Why can't I get into a game? I can go into more games. Oop. That just loaded my browser. There we go. Okay. Apparently I was on options. The fun thing about Don't Starve, don't worry about that, is you got a lot of characters, especially with, I think Reign of Giants brought a few characters, and also, oh, I didn't, there we go. Also, Shipwrecked brought in a bunch of characters, too. There we go, yeah. So there's a lot of characters in this game, a lot of characters you can unlock and, do whatever you want with, mainly just go out in the world and die, because as I've complained many times before, this game is designed basically to kill you, lull you into some sense of security, but then kill you with some, underhanded monster that just came out of nowhere. What you thought was safe isn't safe anymore. But anyway, all that being said and done, I'm going to do what I call the Mortuary run for Don't Starve, which is kind of like an Iron Man run, one life, that's it. Go through every character this way. As soon as I lose this character in a game, one way or another, that's it. Game is over. I'm moving on to the next character. I'm going to keep doing this until I eventually run out of characters, basically. Which, again, there's a lot, so this could take me a while. Plus, one session of Don't Starve can take a while to begin with. So I thought it'd be a fun little project. Give it a go. So yeah, welcome to the Junkstream. So in traditional Don't Starve fashion, we're going to start with good old Wilson, the gentleman scientist. Let's apply it. And like I said, I'm going to go kind of between Reign of Giants and Shipwrecked. Mostly Reign of Giants because that's my favorite. So let's do it. Oh boy, we're starting fresh, and I am not prepared. At least it's my first character. Wilson is an okay character. He's a good starting character because he doesn't have that many weaknesses, or any at all to my understanding. A lot of characters, they kind of balance them out. You get some really good buff, but at the same time, they suck at something else. But Wilson is pretty straightforward to my understanding. Not my favorite character though, but pretty straightforward. And a lot of this game is owed to luck. So we'll also see how well we do there. There we go. That's Maxwell? Is that his name? I don't remember. There's some story behind this game somewhere. I don't know any of it. Alright, hey, off to a good start. Remember that whole there's some ways to avoid death in this game? Well, there's one. Hopefully we won't have to use it in a long time. Basically, you die, you go to this place, which in my in my mini playthroughs of this game, it's usually a guaranteed death anyway, even if you get resurrected there, because your sanity is really low. And usually, especially if your death was caused by a giant, you're just kind of stuck to go back to your base and get killed again. Assuming whatever killed you is back where it was before. Plus you have to do a corpse run, and yeah. Not always the best. I also need to figure out where to build a base, because that's killed me a couple times, especially in Reign of Giants. I think in the original there's only winter you had to contest with, but in Reign of Giants there's every season. Fall and spring are relatively safe. Spring there's a lot of rain, but that doesn't hurt you as much. Winter and summer, though, can kill you if you expose yourself to the elements, which, I mean, you're kind of got nothing else to do but expose yourself to the elements in this case. So it's kind of important to have the right resources near you when the time comes. But usually this game, to my understanding, is merciful and drops you in either fall or spring. Which I think you should be able to tell via the rabbit holes. I can't remember which one's which, though. I think spring, the rabbit holes are blocked up, and fall, they're still open. Unfortunately, I can't find any. Oh! Okay, it's collapsed. Yeah, I think we're in spring, which means we've got summer coming up. Which means I'll need ice. Man, I'm planning too far ahead already. Oh, which is a good thing, actually. Though, how do I get food? I don't remember how I used to get food in spring. Rabbits are such a good source of food. There's a quarry over here. Need 2 more stone. Oh! A grass suit and some twigs, okay. That grass suits are that great. Yeah, summer means... Oh, okay, so ice does spawn in spring. Yeah, I'm gonna need to collect this, which sucks because in order to preserve it, unless I could just build... shoot, okay. I'm jumping way too far ahead. I need a base first. First things first, I need a base. The most important thing about finding a base... Oh my god, is that another touchstone? Alright, well, my first run should be one of the easiest things ever. Or at least it should last a lot longer than you'd think. You need to find a good spot for a base before I think of building one, which I see a biome I tend to enjoy hanging out in. These biomes are usually pretty chill. Speaking of chill, though, you don't get rabbits in these biomes. You get cats, but I don't think there's a means to kill them. I've never tried. I guess we'll just explore for now and then do a quick panicked attempt at surviving summer in a couple of days. You got plenty of bushes here, which is great. Spring, that's how you survive spring. Plants regrow super fast, so the berry bushes will actually be really handy. Because they'll just regrow on their own. Well, we got a bunch of spiders and a rock quarry over there. Don't really want to hang around there. Hey, we got your majesty, Pig King. Hey, buddy. What? Oh, okay, I was going to say, usually he has a village next to him. So these are the pig people. They're generally harmless unless you come across them on a full moon. Then sometimes they could turn into werepigs. And like I said before about this game, that basically means they'll kill you. So, unless you're certain heroes. Certain heroes are actually really fun to play this game with, especially when you're so used to everything trying to kill you, because their whole thing is they're good fighters. So you're used to getting pummeled and running away from every fight, and then you get these characters that, you know, well, you can handle it on your own. Not a big deal. don't think I gave myself enough food for day one. Maybe I did. Unfortunately, I think you need a science machine for a shovel. Yeah. This piece of wood here is bugging me. I really want to use it. Alright, before this day starts, where are we going? Okay. You're already getting waterlogged. There is a survival method. Oh, I just need 6 flowers. Okay. Yeah, I might start doing that, because we're really getting rained on here. Yeah, umbrellas can help. Oh yeah, lightning. Well, I don't have a base yet, so it doesn't matter. Lightning can fuck up your base really quick, but yeah. Or in one instance, man, I really wish I had those recordings still. In one instance, actually destroy an entire biome right in front of your eyes. One lightning strike and a whole forest of trees, and suddenly I didn't have any trees to get over there anymore. Just kind of all died. Biggest fire I've seen in my life. Yeah, after I did on my channel, my YouTube channel, I did a Wendy playthrough, assuming to do others afterwards, because, you know, she died, tragically, of course. Oh, free backpack! Free honey! Gears! Oh god, this guy's tough, though. Okay, this guy carries gears. I have nothing to prepare myself for him, though. I'll also make a mental note of where he is. Wow. A honey poultice and a backpack. Shit, okay, that's an awesome drop. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so the whole idea was to do others besides... Oh, it's that guy. I thought it was a giant. To do other characters besides Wendy and do their whole playthroughs and stuff. Kind of like the Mortuary run I'm doing right now. Only just have it all pre-recorded, and I didn't call it a Mortuary run at first, but I did the robot, which you saw on my start screen. I got a robot like through the teleport thing that you can build, which is kind of like one of the weird end game things you can do. I got him through that and recorded the entire thing, and then I lost all the recording, so that kind of fell through. And I think I did like half of one with Woody. Like half of my playthrough with Woody I had recorded. Maybe I had the whole thing recorded. He just died. Or I was in the middle of it, stopped doing it, and then again lost the recording along with the robot. So yeah, really gotta upload stuff as soon as I record them. I'm in dire need of, I don't know, everything. Maybe some wood. Really just need to do some more exploring. A lot of quarries, which is funny. I had a hard time finding those in other playthroughs too. My only problem right now, the one thing I feel like we're lacking, is beefalo, which provide manure, which is really, really useful in this game, especially when it comes to settling down and making a base, which I don't know if I made that clear enough. It's kind of the plan here. Oh, I already have some gold though, this is cool. Yeah, I'm kind of slightly freezing. I don't think I'm going to freeze to death though, where it starts hurting me. I think this is just just kind of a warning thing, because it's evening and ooh, another wormhole. It's evening and I am wet, so it's kind of telling me I'm getting cold. But it's spring, so I'm not too worried about getting cold. Yeah. Also, I need to think of a location, because I could put the location here. It's kind of in between everything, which is nice. What I like about here... Oh, I had the spiders. There's a quarry up here. Yeah, I think I might build the base among the collapsed rabbit holes. So, if I survive through summer... actually, I think they come out as summer. Anyway, if I survive through spring, which I feel like I should. Shouldn't be too hard. I can use the rabbit holes for annoying seasons like winter, where you step outside your base for a couple minutes and you're already dying of frostbite. So you don't really want to have to travel to get a constant source of food, is my point. Again, though, I really wish I knew where the beefalo were. I do have enough for a pit and a science machine, I think. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. It's this weird winding path over here. I don't know what that's for. I think this is where I started, right here. Huh. Yeah, I'm looking for beefalo. Again, I think I still have... It's only day 2. I don't need to build a base right just yet. Exploring is more important at this part. Plus, I got a parasol to help with the downpour I'm going to get. Should I replant these? Yeah, I think it matters. Things can get mad at you based on a karma system, by the way. Such as chopping down trees and not replanting them. That can get you in a lot of trouble. Yeah, so this is what nights are like. I guess in my windy playthrough I did try to plan my day to make it more interesting sitting around like this at night. This is the weirdest thing about this game, is it's programmed into the game where you can just have nothing to do. Like right now, I literally have nothing to do except for maybe bake more food, but I don't need to, nor do I want to. I mean, you could build stuff at this time too, but I don't have the means, nor is there anything I am really in dire need of. I'll check over here, though. Oh! Hey! It's a prairie, and there's the beefalo. Alright. Day 3. I think we have a base. Let me just think about this for a second, because there is this touchstone, which would be nice to have right next to my base. No, that'd be awful, actually. If I get killed by a giant at my base, or anything at my base for that matter, get resurrected right there back at my base, I just die again. But I'm next to a wormhole. Quarry, rabbit holes. This might be the perfect spot right here. Maybe just a little bit away from the touchstone, because I've now spooked myself into that scenario. There's also rabbit holes here. So I could... Fuck. I don't know. It's not really that even that big of a deal. But I'll give it a shot. Oh, actually... Well... I was going to say being near a road is pretty fun too, because you can get to places faster, but these don't really go anywhere useful. I'm going to forget something as soon as I build the base there, but hell, that's where my base is going to go. I don't need wood. Wait, 4 for that and 2 for that. Yeah, I don't need wood. I'll just keep grabbing some gubbins for the hell of it. Actually, maybe I'll just build one now. Do the exploring once I have a nice place to relax. Oh, look. Oh, it's because it's another quarry. A lot of quarries. I had a hard time finding them in my last random map. That and gears, which we also found gears. Unfortunately, not the easiest guy to kill for gears. Sad to say. But it makes me feel a bit more... a bit better about the idea of finding gears in the near future. Oh yeah, I was collecting flowers. Weren't I collecting flowers? Uh-oh. It's a bee biome. Oh god. These can be deadly. And also amazing, especially during the spring. Especially moments like this where you're in dire need of some sanity. Because picking flowers raises your sanity, by the way. I don't know if I explained that. I don't know if I need to explain that. Yeah, that's a nice place. This is not the killer bee biome, which I was afraid I'd find. Killer bee biomes are a lot worse, especially when they're the only way blocking you from a precious item you need. Speaking of precious item... Oh, I already have gold. Duh. Got that graveyard has gold lying around it. I don't like that it's raining really hard, though. I feel like my first fire pit fire is going to be a bit underwhelming for my needs. Alright, let's see where we can find rabbit holes nearby. Build a base accordingly. Well, none near the touchstone, so there's that. Okay, here's some right here. There, I got some grass. Could be beneficial. Well, look at this little empty spot right here. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Base ahoy. Or, no, we're waiting on that. Never mind. But we will christen it with a science machine. Bam.